Hi, welcome to Weston College. I'm Andreas Papadopoulos, part of the engineering team, and we're in here in one of our labs. This is our electronic and electrical laboratory where we deliver principles, skills, knowledge and experiments in regards to how students and apprentices can solder, can put breadboards and circuits together, can turn that all into PCBs, little circuits, test them on oscilloscopes, and learn the wider skills and the industry-related knowledge to that as well from our experts. Next, we're here in the Aerodynamics Lab, where we use high industry standards wind tunnel experiments and tunnels, similar as we use in the universities, such as our partners at the University of West England, where students both in the further education and the higher education can operate learn how to operate this wind tunnel. They can learn wings and test equipment and being able to demonstrate and appreciate the knowledge, the theories in respect to the experiments as well. Moving on to the next room. In this room here with our lecture experts, we can test our PLC skills, where we put industry-related knowledge and skills into experiments and perspective by breaking down into little components and pieces, whether it comes to pneumatic or hydraulic actuators and motions. We can also correlate mechatronics relationship in respect to electrical, electronic and mechanical principles, such as the robotic arm, and further to that we can also combine coding and programming in relationship to mechatronic principles. Further in this room we can also see test benches and equipment such as strength testers, impact testers and tensional testers in both destructive and non-destructive methods and equipment. We also run some small 3D printing courses, both in design and in manufacturing aspects, along with destructive and non-destructive tests related to thermal expansion. Moving on. Moving on to our biggest workshop is our machine workshop, where we have milling machines on the left hand side and turning or lathe machines on the right hand side, with our experts from industry giving these knowledge and skills to our apprentices and full-time students. And further down the line over there we can see CNC machines that computerizes all the behaviors of the mills and turns by coding and designing the programs themselves and being able to manufacture components from a billet point perspective. Behind me we have two labs related to composites materials manufacturing processes in both wet and dry layouts. We have contractors that are coming directly from the industry, giving all the up-to-date skills and knowledge to our apprentices and full-time students, and with experts from the motorsport industry to give these skills from other aspects, not just from aerospace as well. Moving on. Here we can see our assembly and fitting room in both hand fitting skills and by using power tools. In front of you, you will also see a temporary section regards all sorts of welding techniques, whether it's MIG, TIG or arc welding. Now, because of the British demand of engineers, our college is expanding with that aspect as well, and we're extending the faculty even further and building a more newer, sophisticated welding facility along the other specialties we operate. In this room here we can now see the fabrication and sheet metal work processes directly from the aerospace industry, where our lecturers have been doing that for all sorts of major projects with Airbus, such as the A380, and skills that have been used currently in the industry in real life aircraft. We also use them to students in a smaller scale, but the skills, knowledge and applications remain the same, such a particular wings box like this, which is part of the endpoint assessment for our level 3 apprentices. Now, behind me you will see a RB199. Two of these turbofan jet engines sit on a Tornado jet fighter that's been working for the defense and RAF. These engines are manufactured by Rolls-Royce, and for the Rolls-Royce pathway apprentices where they operate and run the engines, such as the maintenance, fitting, assemblies and repair units they have to operate and learn. We use the industry standards and directly related to their client and partners as well. So this is straight ripped off from a Tornado jet fighter and is taken from Rolls-Royce, bought from us. So then the apprentices related to these specialties and pathways are operating and using the engines they've been using, they will be using in their placements as well. Not only we have experts within the practical aspect industry and the shop floor, we also run experts from a project management. Such one of our lectures has been a pride and joy of our team that has been operating from a project management perspective within Airbus as such. But apart from all the pathways that you can see on our website, we also try and offer as many courses outside their pathways as well. We're currently in a discussion and trying to operate a PAD qualification for our students to be able to do their PAD tests for any electrical appliances as well.